Greetings to all. As we are heading towards the reopening of the school, I would like to brief you about the standard operating procedures. The first point is keep distance. Social distancing is a must. How much distance you should have? You should have minimum of 6 feet distance. Mask up. You need to mask up properly. We have got the standard procedures how to wear a mask. The mask should not be worn on head. It should cover your nose and your mouth part. Then frequent hand washing. You should wash your hands frequently using soap. Time would be given. Whenever you feel like washing your hands, you have to wash hands for 20 seconds minimum. You can also use sanitizer, alcohol-based hand sanitizer. But I would prefer that instead of using sanitizers, you go for hand washing using soap, because sanitizer has alcohol which is not good for children. You can also use gloves, because gloves, they have a barrier. You will not frequently touch your nose and eyes and mouth if you are wearing gloves. So using gloves is also a good idea. Mind your respiratory etiquettes. How you should sneeze or cough, that is important. Good respiratory etiquettes can stop the spread of germs. Students, let me tell you how you should sneeze or cough. Cough or sneeze in your sleeves. This is the right way, because this area we generally do not touch. So when you want to cough or sneeze, use your elbow and put your nose inside and do it. So it would be easy for you and germs would not spread. Also, you can use handkerchief, or I would ask you to use tissue paper, because tissue papers you can use and then you can throw in dustbin, a properly covered dustbin. Spitting is strictly prohibited. Students, you are not to spit anywhere. I know you are having good manners and you generally do not do it, but during COVID times, if you spit here or there, then that condition rises to the rise of virus and transmit of virus. So spitting is strictly prohibited. Containment zone. Let me tell you, if your school belongs to containment zone, then it will not reopen. But if the area where you are residing is in containment zone, then you would not be allowed to attend school. Sharing is no longer caring. Yes, students, during this time, you would not be allowed to share. What all things you will not be allowed to share? You cannot share the books, notebooks, pen, pencil, eraser, of course tiffin that you love to share, you will not be sharing, and water bottle. All these things you will have to have your personal things with you. Sharing would not be allowed. Of course, travel by safe means of transport, keeping the distance that has been recommended by CBSE. Asymptomatic. Only asymptomatic person would be allowed to come to school, be it teacher or students or any other member that are part of school. So, if you are having any symptoms like cough, fever or cold, you would not be allowed to attend school. Make maximum utilization of online learning, students, because in these days online learning is the new normal. So make yourself habitual that you are comfortable in online learning. If education comes from any form, it is always welcome. So appreciate and make yourself habitual of online learning. Yes, students, you would not be allowed to have festivals as we used to have in St. John's School. We would have to keep distance. These days will come back when we will again celebrate all festivals together. But currently we would not be gathering together as we used to, and we have to keep a distance of 6 feet. So the days would come when we would again celebrate festivals, but during this time we would not be doing it. So when it is recess time, you would not be gathering together, or when the school gets over, there would be no overcrowding. You have to maintain 6 feet distance and travel. This is how we would be having our school. It would be a bit different, but I'm sure slowly you will learn it, and the days would come when we would enjoy together and be as normal as we were. But during COVID times, we have to mask ourselves, keep 6 feet distance, use safe means of travel, no sharing, keeping your emotions under control, and we would enjoy surely in the coming days. I hope this video will help you understand some guidelines given by CBSE board. Thank you, students.